Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about GDPR, especially for mobile apps. You know that when you visit a website, if the site is using cookies that are not mandatory for the functionality of the website itself, then they have to ask users for their consent to be able to collect the data that they are collecting. This is sort of why you see cookie banners pretty much everywhere on the web. But what about mobile apps? Do they need to be compliant with GDPR as well? Or is it just a, website thing? The short answer is yes, absolutely, and 100%. If your mobile app collects data from anyone located in the EU or EEA, you must comply with GDPR. You have to do this if you want to make your products available in the EU countries. And let's be honest, Europe is sort of a big market to ignore if you want to make your app available globally. I'm not a certified expert in the field of GDPR, so don't take any of things that I say here as a formal recommendation. What I say here is basically based on my own personal research. And it is quite easy to get confused if you dig into this topic more and more, as I recognize lately. But here's the deal. The GDPR law doesn't care about technology. It's actually technology neutral. So it doesn't matter if you collect someone's email address through a website form on a laptop or through a native sign-up screen on an iPhone. The law only cares about one thing. Are you processing personal data or not? If the answer is yes, the rules apply no matter what. That is sort of the core of how things seems to be working in this field. But one thing I can say is that when it comes to GDPR, mobile apps can actually be more dangerous than websites. Why? Because mobile phones are deeply personal devices. They contain much more sensitive data than a web browser, as an example. Imagine how much sensitive and personal data you have on your phone, and think about the permissions some of the apps ask for. Things like GPS location, photo libraries, contact lists, even device ID, and potentially many other things. All of that is highly sensitive personal data under GDPR. And probably you don't even need GDPR to be able to say that such information is actually quite sensitive. And I have to add something here so that what I say here doesn't make mobile developers evil. As a matter of fact, the life of mobile developers is not that easy. One of the biggest traps for mobile developers is probably the use of SDKs, so-called software development kits. If the app is using third-party code, like analytics tools, advertising networks, social media, login buttons, things like that, it is sort of letting other companies access the user's data through the app itself. So wait a second here now. Don't take this as if usage of SDKs is evil as well and should be banned or something. That is not what I'm trying to say here. SDKs are actually great and speed up the development of software solutions. You can't really expect a developer to develop everything from scratch. It is just not practical. And even the biggest companies heavily rely on the usage of SDKs when they develop their own product. Nevertheless, under GDPR, app developers are responsible for what those third-party SDKs or solutions do inside their apps. If any SDK is stealing data without the user's consent, the app developer itself is the one who gets in trouble. And if you are a solo developer where you take care of everything from development, testing, marketing, accounting, you name it, it becomes sort of a big challenge to protect yourself, because controlling everything, even if you are a kind of control freak, is not always practical. This is a difficult task, really. At the end of the day, no matter how difficult it is, if you have a mobile app, you can't ignore this. And first, you must have a clear privacy policy linked directly on your App Store page and make it accessible somewhere inside the app, probably in settings menu or something. Secondly, just get real consent. Some people will say no, obviously. Maybe many of them will say no. But no matter what, you have to ask this question. You can't just track people immediately. You need to ask permission before your tracking mechanism in your app starts collecting data. And you can't assume that the user's answer is yes unless you get the consent, and you can't even leave the consent checkbox pre-checked or pre-ticked, because it is illegal as well. And the user itself explicitly needs to check the consent box if he or she allows you to collect the data. And thirdly, I strongly believe in data minimization. Just stop collecting data that you don't need for your app. If your app is a simple calculator, as an example, just don't ask for their GPS location or something. It looks suspicious and it is against the rules anyway. The bottom line is this. Do not hide behind the fact that it is a mobile app. If you are handling user data, then you need to handle compliance as well, no matter you like it or not. Try to protect your users as much as you can, because protecting your users means protecting your company as well. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.